Hi guys, this is Amalia from CraftyDreamsStudio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have a very neat project for you guys. We're going to be using the There's No Place Like Home transfer as well as the Play Ball transfer. We'll be using Chalkology paste in bright white. We'll be using Chalkology paste in bark. We'll be using Chalkology paste in, it's called Black Velvet. And then we'll be using Chalkology paste in Candy Apple Red. So let's get started. Let me go ahead and take the pieces that we're not going to be working with at the moment out of the way. In the There's No Place Like Home transfer, you get 3 different pieces. So you can do There's No Place Like Home, or you can do Home Sweet Home. It is totally up to you. It's a very versatile transfer. So we're going to start with these 2, and I am going to fuzz, because I have not fuzzed these yet. So if you are not familiar with fuzzing, our transfers are extremely sticky, which is a good thing. You want your transfer to be sticky. But when they're brand new, you really want to fuzz them, which is taking a terry cloth towel and just removing some of the sticky away. You just want it to be a little bit less sticky so that it's easier to take off of your surface. Now, I just absolutely love this transfer. Look at that. I love the distressing. I don't know if you can tell, but see how the letters are distressed? And I'm pairing it up with our box frame, which I think is just going to make it pop. It's just going to make it look fabulous. And it really fits pretty much, I think, any decor, depending on, you know, what colors you use and what transfer you use. You can completely change it up. So I'm going to start with this piece. And I do have a container of water over here for my water bath ready to go. So after you chalk up your transfer, you place it in your water bath. Okay, I think that's good. Now, I already know that I pretty much wanted as far to the bottom as I can get it. And let's see how that looks. And actually, if I just put it, that's one of the things I love about these. I'm actually just placing it towards the bottom of the frame, so the frame is going to make sure I'm straight. And then I'm going to place this one right here on top. That's going to be perfect. Okay, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and press, making sure I have good contact on these letters. But these letters are nice and large, so that's not going to be a problem. Now over here, I'm not going to bother pressing it down because I don't have any transfer on that side. I don't have any silk screen. And that way it'll make it easier for me to remove. All right, we're going to start with black. Look at that beautiful, deep, rich black. And for this one, I'm going to use the small squeegee that I have, and I've cut the small in half. And then this is it. You just put the Chalkology paste on it. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1, choose your transfer. 2, choose your surface. 3, chalk it up. Now, if you notice, I'm just placing this on the letters. Now, this is black, which of course is our darkest color, so it will stain your transfer a little, but don't worry, it does not harm your transfer in any way. You will still be able to get multiple uses out of it. So I'm just putting it on all the letters first, and then I'm going to go by and remove it, the extra. It is that easy. Making sure I didn't miss any pieces. But look at that beautiful distressed look. Oh, I can't wait to see this. And I can't wait for y'all to see the finished project. It is so neat. All right, now I'm just going to remove the extra. Here we go. See, all that goes right back into the container, so we have little to no waste. Making sure I get every nook and cranny. All right, here we go. And as you can tell, I don't know if you noticed, but I did get a little on my finger, so I'm going to make sure to take that off. And now for the reveal. Are y'all ready? Oh, I love that. Look at how crisp that is. Oh, beautiful. So I'm taking my transfer and I'm putting it in my water bath. Okay, just making sure I got all of it in there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love it. All right, so now let's go ahead. I'm going to move this out of the way for a little bit so that I can bring in my towel again. And we're going to fuzz it up. Now we're fuzzing up the second piece. There's no place like home. And I just love the built-in distressing on that transfer. Love, love, love it. And as you can see right here, all I'm doing is putting this on the terry cloth side of our fuzzing towel. There we go. And now let's do the second part of the same. And I love how these transfers fit so perfectly. And I'm just kind of centering it, making sure we have the same amount on each side. Pressing. And again, you only have to press where you see the silk screen to make sure you get nice crisp lines. All right. Trust me, this project is a super fast project. When you're doing this at home, it will go by so much quicker because, of course, you won't be doing a tutorial on it. Oops, I think I got a little bit right there, which this is our paste, so it should come off. Now I have treated these are our one-use surfaces because they're wood and wood will soak up your Chalkology paste. But what I did is I went ahead and I treated it. I sealed it with sealer so that I would be able to easily remove the chalk paste and reuse it. I do have a video on my channel that talks about the different kinds of sealers that I use when I wax, all of that good stuff. So you are welcome to check that out. Okay. Now let's do the reveal. Oh, perfect. Oh, absolutely love it. Okay, guys, we are done with the first part. Okay, let's start on the second part. I'm going to go ahead and just slide this out so that I can bring in the next piece. Here we go. Isn't that just so cute? I'm going to love the way this is going to turn out. I already know. So now I'm going to use the play ball, and I'm just going to center it up top to make sure that I get all the letters in and that it's straight. Let's see. I think that looks good. What do y'all think? I'm thinking that looks good. So I'm going to put play ball there, and then in a little bit we're going to do the mitt and the actual ball. So for play ball, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the black to tie it in with this piece up here. So this is just going to take a little bit of black. I'm going to use one of my little squeegees that I cut into fourths. This is a small that I cut into 4 pieces. Again, I'm pressing to make sure I have good contact around all the letters. And a little goes a long way on these little tiny transfers. So I'm just covering that area right there. Here we go. There we go. And I am sorry if you can hear my neighbor's lawnmower. I apologize. He decided to mow right as I'm filming this video. Hopefully y'all can't hear it at all, or hopefully it's not too loud. So here we go. We have that all taken care of, making sure I have no, oh, there we go. My hands are clean. Again, I have a little container of water. Oh, look at that. It is just so cute. I'm done with the black, so I'm going to go ahead and put it away because I don't want to accidentally get any on my fingers. Okay, now we're going to do the mitt. And I think I want that kind of like angle, like it's getting ready to catch a ball. Yeah, and I'll put the ball right here. Oh, perfect. Loving, loving how this is coming out. Okay, pressing that down. For the mitt, I'm going to be using bark. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and use, this is a small squeegee that I cut in half. And then I'm just going to do the mitt. Do you see how quickly this is coming together? And I am loving it. I'm just turning it around so that I have a good angle to make sure that I get every piece of that mitt covered with Chalkology paste. Now I'm just going to remove the extra, place it back in the jar. But do you see these jars will last you a very long time? So they are a very good investment. Okay, let me put this one away. And then I'm going to pull up. Oh, gorgeous. Isn't that? Love, love, love it. Okay, now the last part is the ball. And it comes in 2 pieces. One, you have the ball with some kind of like little lines to make it look like it's flying through the air. And then you have the stitch marks that are not on this transfer because the stitch marks are on this transfer. So you can decide which you want to do first. You want to do the ball first, or do you want to do the stitch marks? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the stitch marks first. And I'm choosing to do that because they're going to be nice, bright red. So when I place this one on top, it's going to be very easy to see where to place this on top, okay? Because I'll be able to see the red. So I'm going to put those right here. And I'm going to kind of hold this little piece up so that it doesn't get into my brown because my brown is still wet. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to hold it like this while I open up my red. So open up your red first. That way it's Super easy. Okay. And then I think I'll take another little 1/4 of a squeegee. I'm going to take the little tiniest bit because red is it's a very bright color, so it won't take very much. And I'm making sure that I'm pressing nice and hard to make sure I get crisp lines. And that's all it takes, a tiny little bit. Then I'm going to pull up for the reveal. Perfect. Okay, now I do need to let those stitch marks dry completely before I put my other piece. So I'm going to do that, and then we will be right back. Okay, once I placed the second transfer on top of the ball, I noticed that, can you see the stitch lines? So that was my mistake. Apparently, you do have to do the ball first, because when you cover this in white, you see all those red stitch lines, they're going to get covered. So you do the ball first, and then you do the stitch lines. So let's go ahead and do that, and it's going to be super easy to fix. All I'm going to do is do the ball. I'm going to let it dry, then I'm going to come back and show you how to do the stitch marks again to line them up, okay? Because here, they just give you solid lines. They're not actually stitch lines. So it's even easier to line them up. So I'm just going to take my white, then take the extra off. And then I'm going to peel. Oh, the stitch lines stayed. Cool. That's awesome. All right. So you can do the ball or the stitch lines. Either way, get a load of that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I just love it. Whew. All right, now let me show you how cool this is going to look. So we remember we did the There's No Place Like Home. And now we have this little home plate. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? I absolutely love it. It would make a perfect gift for your home or for someone who, you know, has a baseball player or two in the family. This is just gorgeous. Now to adhere this, you can use any kind of adhesive you want. If it's going to be for a gift, you can also seal it so that none of the paste will move in case it gets wet. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Well, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I loved creating it. If you would like any of the supplies to make this project, please visit my online store and you can get everything there. The link is in the description box. Also, if you are loving this and want to join my team, then the link for that is also in the description box. I would love to have you on my Crafty Dreams team. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the little notification button while you're there as well. That way you are notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day or night, wherever you're at.